Hi, my name is Karina Poloni. I am the RE coordinator at TCUUC, and I'm here to share a fun, easy art project that you can do if you are an artist or if you're not an artist, and whatever age you are, you can do this art project. All you really need to do this is a blank piece of paper. This is just a piece of printer paper from my printer, and your favorite pen. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to crumple up this piece of paper. So if you are feeling a little bit of frustration or anxiety or cabin fever, feel free to make that part of your paper crumpling experience. If you are feeling content at the moment, feel free to crumple your paper with contented joy. Just whatever you're feeling, make it part of your experience. I'm going to take this and just kind of roll it up into a little ball. There you have it, simple as that. And now I'm going to reverse that, and I'm just going to spread this back out. And I put it down on the table, smooth it out a little bit. And what we should have now is a piece of paper that has a lot of little lines and ridges and creases on it. And that's what we want. So the next step is we'll take our favorite pen, and I'm just going to start outlining some of these ridges and creases, just kind of moving my pen along and defining some of these lines in here. I don't want to think too much about what I'm doing. I kind of want it to be intuitive and free-flowing, maybe even a little bit meditative. So as I'm doing this, I might stop and see if I recognize any shapes in here. I might look for animal shapes. I might look for human features like faces or maybe flowers, almost as if I'm looking at the sky and I'm trying to recognize shapes in the clouds. And you might see something, or you might not. And if you don't, that's okay. And if you do, hey, that's great. So I'm not going to outline this whole piece of paper right now. I will show you one that I did earlier so you can kind of see where we're going with this. So here's a piece of paper that I outlined earlier. Now if I want to, I can look for shapes in this. I see maybe some shapes that look a little bit like flowers or leaves. Those are maybe the easiest shapes to recognize, at least for me. I might look for some animals in this, and if I'm doing this with friends or family around, then I might want to trade papers with them and see if they recognize something in mine or if I recognize something in theirs. So the next step, if you want to, is you can add some color to this. And it's up to you if you want to use markers. I used markers for this example here, or you can use colored pencils. Those will also work great. So here's one that I colored in, and I did see a lot of like sort of vegetation shapes in here, a lot of leaves and flowers, so I went with that. I've been doing a lot of gardening lately, that's the truth. So this is just how you can add some color to it. It's almost like you've created your own abstract coloring page. So thank you for joining me for that art project. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to see some of the things that you have created. So if you want to share with me, I hope you do. Thanks.